right side. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there's your first out of the ball game. With that, a look at the Cubbies starting lineup. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, Matty, the guy I'm here to see is Big Chris Bryant. He's got great power. I love watching a guy can take the ball to the opposite field or go to dead center field, and that's exactly who he is. BP is impressive, and I wouldn't be surprised to see him launch one in this one.
Good night for baseball all in all. Game time temperature 63 degrees. On the ground softly towards second. Altuve is right there. Throw on to first. 2 gone.
Batting third baseman Chris Bryant.
Here's Chris Bryant now. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Here comes the second baseman, Jose Altuve, to get things kicked off in the home half of inning number 1. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. This is line to left. And that's a fair ball heading for the scoreboard near the Crawford boxes. And that is where the wheels pay off as he's able to make it into second with a hustle double.
Batting second, center fielder
Cameron Maybin is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1.
Here we are in the first inning. We're watching adjustments be made after giving up that extra base hit. Now that's better location. He's going to have a better day if he does that.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
Now a fastball taken outside here as it moves it to 2-2 now.
When you have a guy throwing a sinker and a changeup, the whole key to hitting is make him get the ball up. They're going to try to keep it on the same plane, but if he's not...
This ball's down, and that could bring in a run. Altuve is on his way home, and the throw in gets away from him.
Well, Matt, they're getting to him early. First inning run, RBI on that base hit. Take it to him because you know once he settles in, he's going to dominate the game.
George Springer swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. And he misses with it 1-1.
Man, he wanted that pitch, and I can't blame him. When you're facing a good hitter like this, you want that strike. You need that strike. It's 0-2 instead of 1-1.
And this will ricochet off of him on the mound. Safe after the recovery throw. Good effort, but now we have to wonder whether or not he's going to be okay. Here's the first pitch to him. Carlos Correa is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike.
Matt, this is how you want to start a game. First inning, you already jump on them early. You get 1 run in, and now you have 2 other runners on base. You come up with a big hit here, you can really make a big dent right here in this game in the first inning.
Swing and a miss on the sinker, and it's 1-2.
It looks like he just swung right over that sinker right there. What is so hard about a sinker, you have to almost go underneath it and scoop it. If you got one of those swings that goes over the top, you're never going to hit him.
And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out. Time now for a quick look at the hometown Astros starting lineup. What's the key to sending fans home smiling tonight, Harold?
Well, Matt, facing a sinker baller, you got to think about get the ball up. What happens with the guy that throws a sinker? When you get it up, it straightens out. But when he's got that ball that starts about thigh high and starts to bite down on you, that's going to end up in the dirt. You're probably not going to be able to do anything with it. You go to the plate with the mindset of get that ball up. You set your focus on bring that to the thigh high or up. And you got.
Now, meanwhile, this ball's going to get through, and that's a base hit. And a good throw is going to hold that runner at third. So they're loaded now with only 1 away.
Third baseman.
And this is on the ground is short. Could be 2. Throw to second will be in time, but the run's going to come in and score. But they will not get them both as he beats out the back end and drives home the run from third.
First baseman.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Marwin Gonzalez. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. Here comes the 1-0. Takes a look at a slider that catches the inside corner. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Looks at a curveball called for a strike.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
Drilled on the ground to short. And he'll turn and fire a desperation throw to first. And from deep in the hole, he got him. What a play, and that ends the inning. Off of one leg, in the hole, falling away. That is pure magic. More to come from Houston. So digging in now, Anthony Rizzo. He'll lead it off against Lance McCullers.
First baseman number 44, Anthony Rizzo.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Right side, hit hard. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Batting fifth, the designated hitter.
At the plate, Wilson Contreras, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. Bregman has it. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Batting check, the catcher, number 13.
Here's the catcher, Alex Avila. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
Hey, you can't let that bother him right there. This might be a good time for the catcher to have a little conversation. Just tell him, next pitch, don't worry about that one.
High in the air out to center field. Maben is there. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Now at the plate, Carlos Beltran. He'll lead it off against Jake Arrieta. He'll start him with a sinker here, but that sinks a bit too much that time. It's 1-0. High fly ball out to straightaway center. On the move is Jay. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
All right, time for the majestic defensive alignment for the Cubs. In this day and age with analytics and the shift applied all over the field, this team is old school. They may be a dinosaur. They don't shift as much as everybody else. They play that stationed standard baseball.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Fouled back. 1 out, nobody on. On the ground to third. Bryant's got it. On to first, and there are 2 down.
The second baseman, number 27.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Jose Altuve. Second shot now. He doubled to start out the home first. And Hayward will make the catch, and that ends the inning. Astros go down 1-2-3. After 2, it's a 2-0 ball game. Here's Javier Baez. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
The windup and the 0-1. Slapped hard the opposite way. And that's the first hit in this one for the Cubbies.
Well, that right there is perfect for taking the ball inside and shooting it the other way. You hear that terminology, hands inside the ball. The only way you're going to do that is you pull your hands in hard and stay inside the baseball. Nice piece of hitting.
Here's Ben Zobrist now. Runner goes for second. Pitch outside. The throw. Ball's there, and he is out. Good throw. Now a swing and a miss, and I don't think he was expecting a pitch inside. It's 1-1.
Oh, wow. That's what they call a jam sandwich. Wow. Not much you can do with that pitch that's in tight.
Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Zobrist awaiting the 2-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And he's going to make the play over toward his right, and there are 2 away now.
Batting ninth.
So stepping in, number 8, ready to get his day at the plate started right here. First delivery to him on the way. And this is fouled back and out of play. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swing and a miss at the big curveball.
Well, he's got him thinking right now. There's a fastball, then he comes back at the curveball and gets him out in front. I think when you get him out in front like that, you come back and throw another curveball right here.
A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. Nothing happening there for the Cubbies. They trail things here 2-0. Digging in to try it again, Cameron Maybin. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. And he takes ball 1. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
Now ball 2. Back-to-back breaking pitches. I think if right now you really have to try to get the best pitch you can get in the zone, you have to throw it right here.
The right fielder, number 4.
Here's George Springer. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And that's up in the zone a bit, but a called strike. 0-2.
That's your classic front door slider. It doesn't break like you expect it to, and all you can do is freeze as a hitter. And he got the call.
And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Here's a drive out to left center field. On his way to second is Springer. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Well, we've always known this guy was a good hitter. You knew he was going to come out of it eventually. Here's another multi-hit game. It's not one hit that gets you out of it, but the multi-hit game. Maybe this is the signs of things to come.
Here's Carlos Correa now. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. Springer rounds third and is digging for the plate. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. It's a 3-0 game. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
Well, he finds himself down 0-2, but you know what? He looked at the first 2 pitches, but they're different pitches, both down. Good pitchers' pitches. Sometimes you got to tip your cap.
Hit to first. Backhanded. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
The batter.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here. 0-1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Chopped foul over towards the dugout. Here's another 0-2. And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball 1.
Well, now it's a 1-2 count. He's throwing the same pitch 3 times in a row. He got ahead with it. Now let's see if he puts him away with it.
And that's through into center field. Base hit. And that'll bring home another as they open it up to a 4-0 advantage now.
Oh, ground ball up the middle. That's going to score a run right there. That's a nice job of just staying up the middle, not trying to pull the ball or get out in front. Just stay up the middle, and it paid off.
Marwin Gonzalez will stand in for the second time as he watches one miss low. It's a ball and no strikes. Pitch outside. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second. Arrieta sets. Here it is on 2-0. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Zobrist has it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors in a. Digging in for his second at-bat, John Jay comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
John Jay.
Drilled right back up the middle. A diving effort as it's off his glove. And not really much of a chance to recover there as he'll reach first on what undoubtedly will be scored as an infield single.
Right fielder,
Here's Jason Hayward now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And there he goes towards second. He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left. Reddick is on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number 1. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Third baseman, Chris Bryant.
Here's Chris Bryant now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. In the dirt here. Pitch is in the dirt and knocked down, and he'll make it into second easily with a stolen base. Now a ball hit high and fairly deep down the left field line. This ball has a chance and gone for a home run. So a 2-run homer down the line in left. And the Cubbies have made this a 4-2 game now.
That's what I love about baseball. The pitch before, he looked absolutely foolish, but he gathered himself, stayed with the plan, and the next pitch he goes yard. Every pitch is another chance.
Now batting,
Anthony Rizzo stands in now.
Anthony Rizzo.
As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The windup and the 0-1. Curveball that time, not even close.
Well, this team, they're swinging at everything, but that pitch was just a little too far out of the strike zone.
Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
When a hitter is showing he's unable to resist those inside pitches, you just might as well keep going in there and hope he keeps chasing. Those weren't strikes, but he wanted to hit them anyway.
Ground ball right side, straight into the shift. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit.
Matt, did you see where they were playing him? They're playing him in the shift, and he just did not care. If you hit the ball hard, I guess that's his philosophy. It was going to get through anyway, and we saw it right there. Base hit into the shift.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. Line drive to center field. And that'll get down out there near the wall. Runner takes the turn at second on his way to third. And he is in there.
That ball looked like it started behind him, and he hung in there, and the ball stays inside still, and he gets the base hit on it.
Here's the catcher, Alex Avila, as he'll lay off a curveball in the dirt for ball 1. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. The 1-0 pitch. Smoked on the ground up the middle. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. And the runner from third crosses the plate.
So he tried to double up with him on a curveball. The problem with that is the first one you recognize, the second one you hit. Nice job.
Here's Javier Baez. 3 across so far in the inning, and another 2 out there on base.
Yeah, Matt, and this inning's really starting to get away from them on the defensive side of the ball. Stranding the rest of those guys out here feels absolutely essential for them at this point.
Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And the throw in gets away from him. On to first, a double play. But they strike for 3. Here's Carlos Beltran. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Designated hitter, number 15.
Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. And a throw on by Zobrist gets him at first for out number 1.
Now batting, catcher
Evan Gattis now standing in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And now the second pitch of the inning is popped up high in the air over toward the right side of the infield. Here's Baez to make the catch, and that becomes out number 2.
Baseman, number 27, Jose Altuve.
Jose Altuve is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Tough pitch to lay off. The slider stays high for ball 1. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Now that ball's hit well deep down the left field line, headed toward the foul pole. And this had home run distance, but it just does hook foul.
Oh, he might have got away with one. 2-strike breaking ball that ended up being in the zone. I think he probably won't.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. Here's Ben Zobrist now. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
Boy, if you're the pitcher, you're feeling good. That either says I got great stuff, or he just doesn't know what he's doing right now. Even the great ones take bad swings, and that was a bad swing.
Bat explodes as this is popped up. And a diving try, but it's off his glove, so the at-bat will continue. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, number 8 comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike 1.
That looked like he was cheating for that fastball inside right there. Early swing, got out in front of that off-speed pitch, clearly looking for a fastball.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. And he's bunting here with 2 strikes, but he misses, and that's a rather weak out
now
number 2.
Center fielder.
In now is John Jay. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And here's a ball hit in the air. Correa will put this one away, and the side is retired. Cubs are down in order. Here's Cameron Maybin now. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Center fielder.
Here's the first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. That's inside. 2-0. Here comes the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now. No walks yet. Here's the delivery. That one's in there. 3-1. 3-1. Here it is. And that pitch catches the inside corner.
Well, you definitely don't want to walk the leadoff hitter of the inning, and he's done a nice job of coming back. He was down 3-0. Now we're sitting 3-2. I think he's got the confidence now to throw another strike and see what happens.
A quick out number 1.
The right fielder, number 4, George Springer.
Hard ground ball to third. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit.
3 for 3 on the night. He must be seeing the ball well under the lights. That single right there just kind of lets me think he's locked in pretty good.
Correa.
Here's Carlos Correa now. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Swing and a liner, but foul. 4 runs, 8 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes. Here's the first pitch to him.
22.
Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now.
Oh, that was a good-looking slider to hit. It kind of hung him one. When you got a slider right there and it's spinning towards you, that's the one you annihilate.
The next 0-2. And this is in the air down the left field line and into foul territory. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Stick around because Jason Hayward will lead things off when we come back. It's the Astros 4 and the Cubbies 3. Digging in to try it again, Jason Hayward. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Now some action out in the Houston bullpen as it appears both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Up next for the Cubs, third baseman.
Trying to pick things up where we left off, Chris Bryant. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. And the first pitch here is below the knees, but he gets him to chase it, and it's 0-1. Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Yeah, Matt, it's incredible to watch him go after guys. He's forcing a lot of early contact, and they haven't done a whole lot with the balls they put in play against him.
And the pitch. This one's chopped foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Maben is there. And that's the second out of the inning.
First baseman number 44.
Digging in and looking for more, Anthony Rizzo. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1.
Well, Matt, if I use the cliche, it's not how you start, how you finish, it would apply right now. A couple innings ago, he had a rough inning. Didn't look good. But now he's starting to settle in a little bit better. He may be able to get through this thing. This guy's got a good mid-90s fastball working in this game.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. Score holds at 4-3. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th. Foul tip into the catcher's glove. It's strike 1.
0-1.
And this is going to be a foul ball.
Aggressive swings out of him to start this at bat, but he hasn't been able to put the ball in play. Time to use that aggressiveness and make him chase now.
Smoke toward third. And just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit.
Well, he got ahead early, 0-2, and you still gave him a little bit too much to work with because that's why he's able to get a ground ball for a base hit.
Marwin Gonzalez.
Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. Grounded up the first baseline. And Rizzo won't get to this one. It's a fair ball. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second.
The batter, number 15.
Digging in once again, Carlos Beltran. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. From the stretch. Hit sharply on the ground. There to play it is Zobrist. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Well, that's a quality at bat right there. Brings home the run with a ground ball, but also moves the other guy over to third base. Good job of keeping it simple there.
Evan Gattis is in for the third time as he looks at a ball high. It's 1-0. Now a good pitch on the inside part of the plate ties him up, and it's 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. One out and a runner on third. And he lays off again, ball 3.
We're starting to see a lot more balls from him now, and that's a direct result of him getting.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run.
Well, you see what you get when a savvy vet gets ahead in the count. He was sitting on that pitch the whole way and gave it a long ride. So long. See you next time.
He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. 0-1 count and the pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt. 3 runs already home here. Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Racing back the left fielder. That one's out of here. Back-to-back home runs. Into the box, Cameron Maybin.
Number 3.
As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Tough slider down low for a strike. 4 runs here in this half inning. Grounded to third. Bryant is up with it. Throw on to first takes care of Maybin, and there are 2 away.
The right fielder, number 4, George Springer.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, George Springer. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point. And this one runs up high, ball 1. Grounded down the third baseline. Skips through, and he really has their number now. 4 for 4 in this one. The 2-out hit means Carlos Correa will bat this inning, and he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Well, he executes the sinker, but the batter put the ball in play, and sometimes you just find a hole. Tough break for the pitcher.
Shortstop,
Carlos Correa is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. This one's down to third. Throw in time for the 3rd out, but it certainly took a while as the striding in once again, Wilson Contreras. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. And a breaking ball backs him out of the way. 1-0 the count.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1.
I'll tell you, we're in the later stages of this ball game, but his fastball is still coming out of his hand with plenty on it.
Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats in left. Ready to deliver the 1-2. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. It's up and out of here into the archways.
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street, he couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
The catcher.
Here's the catcher,
13.
Alex Avila.
Alex Avila.
As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Pitch on its way to Avila. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Avila is retired, and there's one away.
Number 9.
Ready for another chance? Javier Baez. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. And the first pitch is chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A changeup right on the outside corner for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? What's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
Here's Ben Zobrist now, and he hits it hard to the right side. The flip to the pitcher covering, as that will retire the side.
Ladies and gentlemen,
but the Cubs do get one back on the solo. Ready for another shot now. Josh Reddick. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7. And that one right down Main Street. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Oh, and he whiffs on it as it's by him at first.
That ball was hanging right there just saying hit me. The only problem he had was to make sure he kept it fair, and he did so.
Alex Bregman stands in as he looks at a called strike. 8 runs, 14 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Hit hard to short, and a backhanded try into the hole that's short, but this gets on by. Reddick rounds the corner and is headed home. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
Well, you just keep adding on. That's how you win games, and he's a big part of it right here. That's his 3rd RBI, and they extend the lead in this ballgame.
This is on the ground over to first. The throw will go to third, and the throw will not get him at third as he moves up on the ground ball.
Now batting.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Carlos Beltran is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. Well, pitch count will become a factor here in the 7th. He's about to hit 100 for the game.
Tell you what, though, Matt, that's pretty good. 100 going into the 7th inning. That's not bad. I'll take it all day.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
Runners at the corners here, nobody out. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball. And not in time as the run scores.
Now batting.
Stepping up to the plate, Evan Gattis. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. 1-1.
Well, he's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, but it's not like he's walking a bunch of guys. Only 1 free pass to this point, but they're still making him work really hard.
A tough sinker on the inside corner. Good hard sinker, but he lays off to even things at 2-2. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Takes this the other way to right. And that's going to get down in front of Hayward for a base hit. And no sense risking anything here as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out.
Second baseman, number 27, Jose.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. This is flared out towards second. And that'll get by into center field for a base hit. 1 run scores. And the second run will score as well.
Well, Matt, he's homered in this game. Drives in a run right there. This is 3rd RBI of the ball game. He's doing his part.
Cameron Maybin is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Has a look, now the pitch. Inside corner, called as strike 1 and 2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And this is fouled back and out of play. None out, runners at first and second. And the sinking fastball called strike 3, and that's out number 1. Into the box, George Springer. And he's trying to make this a 5-hit ball game for himself right here. And a ball 1-0. 2-0.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus on making some good pitches.
First and second now, 1 man out. This is hit sharply to the left side, but gloved by the third baseman for the out.
The batter, number 1.
Here's Carlos Correa now. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike 1. 0-1 count and the pitch. Great tilt on the slider on the inside corner.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
2 down, runners at first and second. And that misses 2-2. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And they'll put the brakes on that runner at third, and that means the bases are loaded now with 2 away.
Now batting, left fielder.
Stepping in is Josh Reddick. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low, it's ball 1. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ball game. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0, and the bases loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here. He's not having his best outing in this one, and I think that curveball is part of the reason why. He couldn't get on top of that one, and that's not the first time that's happened.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. And after that quick walk, is it fair to wonder if this starter is beginning to show signs of getting tired?
Yeah, that could be the case, Matty. Sometimes you just lose your focus, lose your command, but it'll be real important for him to get it back as this next hitter walks up to the plate.
2 out, bases loaded. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. He's got it. Throw on to first will finally retire him as the inning will draw to a close. So this once slim lead is slim no longer. Ready once again, number 8, 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far. Now the Astros have somebody up in the bullpen as a right-hander has started to warm up out there. Had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
On the ground up the middle. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now batting, center fielder.
In now is John Jay. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Grounded to short. On to first, and he's breezing through the 8th here with 2 quick outs.
Now batting.
Here's Jason Hayward now. He was a ground out victim last time up. Into the windup and the pitch. First pitch changeup, chopped foul right at the plate for the first strike. 0-1, here's the pitch. Liner towards second, but right there is the second baseman, and that will retire. Into the windup and the pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second. Baez fields it cleanly, and he's retired here, 1 away.
The batter, number 15.
Digging in the switch hitter, Carlos Beltran. 0 for 3 with an RBI in this one. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Another one sent foul.
He's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit.
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he'll lunge out of the crouch to make the play for out number 2.
Now batting, catcher,
Evan Gaddis now standing in. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point. Off the plate and low here, ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Takes a curveball right on the corner. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Slow little grounder left side. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Chris Davinsky comes on to start the inning, and he'll have a huge lead to work with. Here's Chris Bryant now, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Man, he's got a good fastball. He showed it off right there. He blew it right by him.
Just a touch outside. 1-2. One and two. Here it comes. And he takes something off there as this is swung on and missed, and there's one gone here in the 9th. Now the Astros are going to get a left-hander up and cranking out in the bullpen. First offering on its way. Lifted in the air to center. Maben there to put it away for out number 2. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. The windup and the 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Here it comes on 1-1. And this is swung on and missed, so the Cubs are down to their final strike here.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the way pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. He struck him out, and that'll do it for the Cubs here tonight. 13-4.